مساء الخير أهلنا الأحباء وأهلا وسهلا فيكم. يعطيكم ألف عافية. نحن اشتقنا لكم ونحن اشتقنا لأولادكم لأولادنا. هالمدرسة فاضية بلاهم وإن شاء الله قريبا بتنتلي الأسبوع القادم ب 30 أغسطس. بتبلش المدرسة تنتلي فيهم وبتبلش ترجع تدب الحياة فيها من أول وجديد. هن الأساس. هالفيديو أنا عم بعمله لحتى وعم بتوجه فيه للأهالي من جريد 1 ل 12. ووين في خصوصية للمرحلة رح حدد المرحلة والخصوصية تبعها. حبيت أعطيكم شوية هيك وضوح أو شوية توضيح على اللي حيصير معنا هيدي السنة وكيف حتصير الأمور، إن كان من الناحية الأكاديمية أو من الناحية اللي هي concern أو اهتمام عنا جميعا، اللي هي الناحية الصحية والأمان والسيفتي تبع الأولاد. رح احكي باللغة الإنجليزية لأنه بعرف في أهالي عنا ما بيحكوا عربي، والأهالي اللي عندهم بالعربي عندهم بعدين أي استفسارات أو توضيحات محتاجينها نحن حاضرين، إن كان أنا أو الهيد اوف سكشن تبع المرحلة اللي فيها أولادهم، نحن حاضرين لنجاوب على أي استفسارات عندكم ونساعدكم. رح بلش بالموديل اللي نحن حنتبعه هالسنة، اللي هو البلندد موديل، اللي هي الاولاد حيكونوا فيها ايام بالمدرسه وايام بالبيت. هلا اذا بناخذ مثل صف معين، مثلا انا بفترض جريد 4 A فور اكزامبل، جريد 4 A حيكون مثله مثل اي شعب ثاني بالمدرسه، حيكون مقسوم لمجموعتين. مجموعه حنسميها and I will start as I said بالانجلش، راح ارجع عيد الفقره هيدي لاحكي بالانجليزي. So we will start this year with a blended model in which students will be some days in school and some days at home, and it will be actually alternating days. So if they are here in school today, tomorrow they will not be in school, they will come after tomorrow, and then so on. So if I take a sample class, let's say grade 4A, grade 4A will be divided into two groups. One group is the red group and the other group is the blue group. And the red group, let's say they will start next Sunday on August 30th. So they will come Sunday, they will come Tuesday, and they will come Thursday. While the blue group, they will come on Monday and Wednesday. This means the red group had 3 days of school, and the blue group had or will have 2 days of school in the coming week. So what will happen the week after is the opposite will happen. So the red group will have 2 days of school, and the blue group will have 3 days of school. In this manner, every 2 weeks, each group will have 5 days of school and 5 days of distance learning. So when the students are not in school, they will have distance learning, but this distance learning is directly live with the classroom. So the teacher will be at the same time teaching the group in the classroom and also at the same time addressing the students at home through distance learning and through the school online platform, our Learn Online platform. Talking about the Learn Online platform, by the end of this week, the parents and the students will receive the credentials, their credentials. You will receive the credentials, your credentials and your kids' credentials, in addition to a tutorial that will help you and will guide you on how to use Learn Online, or how to log in, and how to follow the distance learning through our online platform, which is Learn Online. And the students that are at home will be able to see their classroom, the teacher. They will see the interactive board. Anything the teacher will be writing in the class he will be writing or she will be writing on the interactive board, and the interactive board will be displayed to the students on Learn Online on the platform. So they will not miss out on anything that's happening in the classroom. There will be a microphone for the teacher that will help him to anything that he says, the students at home will hear and listen. At the beginning, we will the students at home will be observing and watching and listening to the teacher and following with the explanation on the board. They will not be able to interact uh, with the teacher. We will make sure that the time of the teacher during a certain day will be focused on the group that is in school, and that is fair because today is group, let's say the red group. Tomorrow the focus will be on the blue group, and that will continue. Now, to give the students that are at home, I mean, that are studying distance learning at home, the chance to ask questions if they have, we decided to have afternoon sessions with the teacher for these students. So today I am in the red group, and today I am at home. I'm not in school. So in the afternoon, between 3:30 and 5, my teachers, through a certain schedule that will be shared with the students and with you, the teachers will go online, and the students that are at home can join them during these live sessions to ask questions that they might have that they need clarity on during the day. Um, so this is regarding the days and what will happen live on campus and what will happen in the afternoon in the day during the days that are the students at home, and also what will happen in the morning when the students are also at home. Now, as I told you, the students will be divided into red group and blue group, and but we will make sure that kids of the same family are in the same group, so that when you bring your children to school, they all come together and they are all in school together, or they are all at home together. The school also will be like at the gates of the school, at the entrance gates of the school, you will find also every day the colors that reflect the day of the a certain group. Let's say today is the day of the red group, so the gates outside the gates of the school will have signs that show that today is the red group day, so that in case by mistake you come to school, so you will know from outside that today is not the day of the of your group. Now we will send a circular tomorrow to the parents that will tell them their kids are in which group, and also will in addition to this circular or attached to this circular will be a calendar that will tell them the calendar for the first 3 months of school, that will tell you on which days your child should be in school. So if your child is in the red group, so all the days that he should be in school will be colored in red, and same thing for the blue group. So this will give you clarity so that you don't get confused between the days. You have it in front of you. It's always available for you and for your children to decide or to know when you should be in school and when you should not be in school. Um, During the so the teachers, when they explain today for the red group, the blue group is supposed to be following from home, so the lessons will continue. So the following day, the blue group is in school, but the red group is at home. So the lesson will not be repeated. No, it will continue. The curriculum will continue because the kids are studying, be it live in school on campus or live through distance learning at home. But both are live and both are simultaneously happening. Okay? Um, the day will start at 7:55 and will finish at 1:30 in the afternoon. And the day is composed of 6 periods. One of them is a break time. And the break will be, the first 2 periods will be classes for all grade levels. The third period will be a break time for grades 1 and 2 and grades 5 to 8, and it will the third and the fourth period will be the break for the grades 3 and 4 and grades 9 to 12. We're doing this to make sure that the minimum number of students are available during break time in the playgrounds. Talking about playgrounds, in the first 2 months, and this means when the weather is still humid, kids will not be going outside. From 1 to 12, from K to 12 actually, they will stay in the classroom. And we will ensure that when they are in the classroom, they are always supervised, and the distancing and socializing and social distancing is maintained and respected and followed. Um, by the way, all lessons will be recorded, and so students can always go back to these lessons if, for one reason or the other, they missed out on one of them, so they have the chance to go back and visit this lesson at a later time. Um, Students will be allowed on campus as of the morning, as I said. If the parents are bringing the students in the morning, only one parent can come with the children in the morning, let's say grades 1 to 4. If the parents are willing um, bring them or escort them to the campus inside, only one parent can enter with the children. Before I move into the health and safety issues and other rules and regulations and guidelines to help you be aware of or expect or imagine what's going to happen on the ground, the first 2 or 3 weeks, 3 or 5 weeks, of school will be used by the teachers to try to identify the kids' academic uh, performance and academic needs, and will provide them with support if the support is needed. And for the students that are that don't need the support, they will be provided with new content. And this means, so the first part of the year, this is where we are bringing everybody back on track academically, so that they can start with new content, with new skills, all of them confidently, and all gaps will be hopefully filled as much as possible and as fast as possible for all students. And this is applicable for all grade levels, grade 1 to grade 12, and in all subjects. Um, so all students will be, their temperature will be taken in the morning. We will check their temperature. If a student has a temperature of 37.5, above 37.5, then he will not be allowed to enter to the school. He will go back home with his parents. Temperature also will be taken for parents that are willing to enter the campus. If you are willing to drop off your son or daughter inside the section, I'm talking here about parents of grade 1 to 4, then you cannot stay in school more than 10 minutes. There will be across the campus signs, be it in the hallways or in the playgrounds, that will guide the parents on how to enter and through where and through which gates, and how to exit also at the same time. By the way, everything I'm mentioning in this video will be, or some of the details will be shared with you through circulars that will be sent to you gradually. And that's why I kindly ask you all to regularly check your email for updates in terms of rules and regulations and expectations and other stuff. Um, um, the students' desk will be 1.5 meters apart, and so there is a distance of 1.5 meters separating each student inside the classroom. In the corridors and in the hallways, there should be a distance, or there will be a distance of 2 meters separating students. And the tables will be labeled with the students' names, and it will have also on it some health and safety guidelines and hygiene guidelines that will be always stuck on the desks. The students are not will not be allowed to change their desks. There will be a clear seating plan, and each student will have his own desk with his name on it, and all the safety guidelines on it also. Um, Students will not be allowed to exchange stationery, and this is something you have to. And I know you're already talking about it with your kids, and I would like to tell you that in all levels, especially in the elementary and the KG, and in all levels, actually, the first week and will be there will be a lot of awareness sessions happening with the kids to make sure they understand what is expected from them. They understand how they should work. They understand what they should be do, what they should avoid, how they should walk in the school, how they should, if they are during break time, how they should be, how far away from each other they should be, and all of these guidelines, how they should wash their hands, and so on. So don't worry about that. This will be repeated every day in the elementary specifically, and we will make sure that the needed is done in the upper levels. I'm talking here about 5 to 12. The playground toys in the elementary will not be used, and because for safety reasons, and we will also explain this to the kids and why this should happen. Um, Assemblies and field trips and all of this also for now will be temporarily prohibited and not happening. The staff will be continuously monitoring the students during break time, during between periods, when they're going to the bathroom. At all time, kids will be monitored and supervised to make sure they are safe and they are away from problems and risk factors. Um, as I told you, there will be signs in the hallways that will tell the kids how to walk in the hallway, in the corridors, in which direction, so that students don't, and even parents, when they enter the section, they know how to walk and how to move. And again, more details will be shared with you through specific circulars. Um, Okay, different sections or students from different sections will enter the school in the morning through different gates. So, and I will not mention these gates now for each section. Like KG section have their own gates. 1 to 4 they have their own gates. 9 to 12, 5 to 12 girls have their own gate, and 5 to 12 boys they have also their own gate through which they enter the school. And they also have the gates. They know the gates. They will be informed, and you will be informed about the gates through which they will exit in the afternoon. So the entry and the exit will be staggered. Students will not go out all of them together. It will be gradually, class by class, section by section, at the same time, right? But at making sure that this is required distancing is respected and maintained. Um, as I told you, the bathrooms will be also carefully monitored. Number of students in the bathroom. There will be 2 nannies or 2 boys in every bathroom. Cleanliness will be, as usual, highly maintained. Cafeteria will be closed, so we kindly ask you to make sure that you send the food, the kids' lunch and food with them, and also water, because there will be no dispensers, and the water taps in the school will not be used for drinking. We converted them to for washing purposes, for washing hands purposes, and that's why kids should have their own food and their own water with them when they are in school. And we will tell them, and I hope you tell them also, that they cannot share food and water or anything, any belonging, any personal belonging with their colleagues while they are in school. Now, regarding books and uniform, the books will be distributed to the parents through a drive-through in our sister school, Al Mawakeb Al Barsha, and you will go in like what happened, and we tried it. It was a nice experience when we had the campaign to support the Lebanese people, support Beirut last week. It was a nice experience and a successful experience, and we will try also to make it as successful when it comes to delivery of books. So you will go in with, and again, details about this will be sent to you through circular. You will go in through a certain gate to the campus at a certain period of time, I mean, or a range of time, and then you will drive your car. There will be signs that will guide you to the delivery area. You will receive the books, and the list will be with the people there. You will receive the respectful books from them, and then you will exit the school. This is regarding the books, and this is expected to happen in the second week of September. I know that I know that many of you were late in registering this year because of the situation and all of this, and this is highly respected from our side. And at the same time, I hope that you understand, and this is where we need a lot of your understanding, that the delivery might take a little bit of time. But keep in mind that, as I told you when I mentioned what will happen in the first 3 to 5 weeks of school, so the work between the teachers and the students will be depending on what used to happen or what previously was happening last year. So the books, if they are delayed or for 1 week or two, that will not be an issue. The kids will not be affected in any way. Okay. So a circular about details about the book delivery will be also shared with you very soon. And coming to the uniform now, what will happen is on Thursday, August 27, you will receive an email from the schools that guides you on the process of ordering the uniform. There will be a link in that email. Once you click that link, it will take you to a website where you have to register using your email, and you just enter a password. Once you enter the website, it will guide you. It will take you to, if you are an old parent or you have students before in school, then your previous kids' uniform size will be available. In addition to that, there will be also how to measure, the guidelines on how to measure the uniform in case you, because some of you might just want one size bigger than what they used to have, and some of you might they want something different. So in that case, you need guidelines on how to measure the size of the uniform, and there will be guidelines through a video or through an animation or through a diagram that will be also clarified in the website, and it will guide you on how to measure the uniform size. And once you do that, you enter the size. Or if you know from the previous size what is the size that you want, you will also enter the size, and you submit your details, your information. And in addition to this, you will also have to submit your Makani address and your contact information, and your student ID number, your student's ID number. And once you submit, you will receive an email saying that we received your request and your order, and we are preparing it. And packing will start as of 1st of September, and delivery will be expected also by mid-September. And you will receive the uniform by courier to your home. It will reach you to your home. Okay? Let's say you receive the uniform at home now, and you find that there is a problem because of the size issues. So through the same website, you can request a change, a replacement, or an exchange, and you submit your request, be it you want a size bigger, a size smaller, which item, and then you submit your request, And once you submit your request, you will receive also information about when you should expect the delivery, and how will the delivery happen. Usually, it happens in the school, in the uniform shop in the school, because we have to check the old uniform and the new uniform. So, and that will be also happening, taking extreme measures of health and safety in this regard. This is regarding the uniform. And as I told you, August 27, you will receive the email, and I hope this will be answering your concerns regarding how will the uniform be delivered and to the students. Now, students from grade 1 to 12 are expected or should wear face masks. Also, all staff should be wearing face masks in school all the time, all day. During sports activities, if they are playing sports, and also when they are playing sports, we will be very careful about the kind of activities they will be practicing, so that distancing and safety and cleanliness and hygiene is also maintained. They can take off their mask as long as the distancing issue is maintained and respected. We recommend that you give your children, if an additional mask in case something happens, and that's regarding the mask issue. I recommend, or I advise you to start maybe from now training your kids, the younger ones especially, to wear the mask for a little long period, because this is something they have to get used to be so that they don't face something different next week, and it will be difficult for them to stick to the mask, and uh, might have a problem. Um, okay, I'm checking the points, and I don't want to miss any point, so that it can be as clear as possible. On transportation, the transportation this year will be at 50% capacity. This means if the bus used to accommodate 24 students, now it will be accommodating or accepting maximum of 12 students. Students of the same family can sit together, but this will not affect the number of students in the bus. The bus seats will be assigned with, some seats will have the signs that do not sit here, so that students do not sit there, and there will be uh, um, guidelines on where to sit, and the I wanted to say something here. The seating plan, yes. There will be a seating plan that the students should be abiding to, and that will be prepared by the head of section after knowing all the students, and the needs of all students. Buses will be sanitized every day, and before students get into the bus, and after students leave the bus. In the afternoon, when the bus come back to school to collect the students, they will be also sanitized and sterilized. And the all the time, the driver and the nanny, their temperature is taken, and their hygiene is also made. We make sure it is up to the standard. The students, when they get into the bus, their temperature also will be taken in the morning and in the afternoon also. And if the temperature is above 37.5, the students will not be allowed to enter the bus. And we will communicate with the parents to come pick up their son or daughter, and definitely we will take care of them until then. So all buses will be, as I said, disinfected and sanitized. We have also now agreed with we have a contract regarding disinfecting and sterilizing the whole school, and this is an advanced level of sterilization which is approved by Dubai municipality, and this is something you do every month, and that the impact or the effect of this sterilization and disinfecting will last for the whole month. Okay, so we will be doing this every month, And this is in addition to the daily sterilization and daily sanitization and cleaning and deep cleaning that will take place in the school, be it after school hours or before school hours or during school hours for some areas like the doorknobs, the stairs rails, and every any other area that is commonly used by students. The disinfecting agents or the material that is we're using for the school, as I told you, the one that is every month will be also used for the buses, so that we ensure that the safety measures are highly respected and highly maintained in the school. We advise you to send with your kids wipes and sanitizer, and also guide them on how to use it before eating, after eating, and so on. We will also This will be also part of our awareness with our students. As I mentioned before, in the first 2 months of school, kids will stay in class in the morning and during break time. The kids will be monitored during this time. They will not be left alone. We don't want them to stay in the humid weather outside now and then go into AC, and then this might just affect them in terms of health, and this is not what we want at this point in time. So they will be always inside for the first 2 weeks, but then during break they will eat, and at the same time with their teacher they will have some fun, also always maintaining and respecting the social distancing and all the safety and health guidelines. um, the students will be advised not to borrow or to use each other's personal stuff, and be it pencils, pens, papers, books. Nothing will be shared or borrowed between students. Hand sanitizers will be in the hallways, in all the school. Masks and gloves will be also, as I told you, in case students are wearing gloves, in case they opt to, uh, will be also should be available with the students, if they opt to. I'm not talking about the mask here. I'm talking here about gloves. But for masks, they are required for all students, for all staff, for every person who enters the school at all time. I'm talking here grades 1 and above. Uh, the students should make sure that, and we will inform them about that, that their belongings are not left in school. They are taken home with them, and they don't leave anything in school. The desks of the students, as I told you, will have their names on, so they cannot move desks, they cannot change desks. There is a seating plan in the classroom, and there are health and safety guidelines and awareness that are stuck on the desk of each child, to make sure they are always reminded of what they are expected to be doing. There is a health and safety officer in the school who's assigned, and we will share his details with you, contact details with you. And he's working with a team of colleagues to ensure that always the safety and health of the kids is a priority, and is a top priority for all of us. The staff will also be self-screening every day, and if there are any symptoms or of any sickness, or if there is high temperature, they will be staying at home until no symptoms are appearing. And same thing applies to the students. They have to stay. If you find that your child is, and this is where we advise you to take your kid's temperature, measure your kid's temperature every morning, as much as you can. We will do it in school. We will do it in the school and on the bus. But also we advise you to do it at home, because if the temperature is above normal, then the child should stay at home. And if there are symptoms of any like coughing and runny nose, and other symptoms that you are all aware of, then we advise you and we ask you please to keep your child at home until he is fine and healthy again, and then he can come back. He can always follow the distance learning at this level, and he will not miss out between the distance learning that are happening in the morning and live with the classroom, and between the afternoon sessions that are happening with the teachers. The child will not miss on anything. For parents, okay, fine. And for I want to mention one more thing, that next week, this is the first week of school, and this is when this is why the afternoon sessions will not start next week. They will start the week after, and we will share with you the schedule for each class. Each class will have its own clear schedule of afternoon sessions, and that's why and that is we cannot start until the schedule is finalized, and that is going to happen throughout next week. And same thing happens, or same thing applies to the electives for grades 9 to 12. Elective classes will start not next week, the week after, and so the next week we will spend time with our students in school, advising them, guiding them on what they should be selecting in terms of courses based on their interest. The guidance counselor will be working with them in addition to the head of section to tell them about the career path, that if depending on their career path, what they should be deciding or choosing in terms of electives and AP courses. All teachers this week are working very hard to plan for the year and for the beginning of the year, be it academically and also with the help, with the support of the subject coordinators, and also at the other levels with the head of section, also on the health and safety, on the hygiene, on the on all everything that is related to ensuring that the kids are safe and healthy and successfully functioning in the school. I want to emphasize and re-emphasize, please, on the point that please do not send your child to school if he is or she is showing any symptoms of illness, and that will be for his own sake and for his own benefit and for his colleagues' benefit. Um, parents parents are welcome to send us any request, any concern about anything they feel they need support with through our gparent at almawakeb.sch.ae. I will repeat, gparent at almawakeb.sch.ae. You can always send us your requests, and we will address them, and we will support you with any request that you might feel you need. If, as I told you at the beginning, we have decided to go for blended learning, but some parents opted to because of some in their opinion they prefer to go for full distance 100% distance learning. So also these parents will be supported, and the students will be supported. If you are if you wish to go for 100% distance learning, you can always send us. I hope that you send us during the coming 2 days or 3 days your request and your preference, and we will take that into consideration. Keeping in mind that we are going to maintain as much as we can all the measures or all the effort that we can do to maintain the health and safety of our children. And remember that the social interaction at this stage, especially for the younger ones and also for all levels, is very important. So it's important for them to interact with their friends in school. Um, um, I want to, I think I'm reaching a stage where I can say that I've covered most of the points. I want to remind you that details about many of the things I mentioned will be reaching you soon by email, and please check regularly your email. And again, this is a stage that will require from all of us patience, will require understanding, and will require working together. We are one family, as we always promised, and we will continue to be one family. Our kids' safety and happiness, that's very important. It's crucial, and we will work very hard on ensuring they are very happy. They will miss out on some of the activities and that used to take place in the school, but we will do our best to replace them with other type of activities that will let them enjoy their time, be it when they are at home or in school, until we get rid of this situation. And we hope that our kids will learn a lot from this experience. We will learn a lot from this experience. The main thing is that we are all in this together, and we will work hard together to make sure our kids are safe, are happy, are successful, and are ready for their next stage in their life, no matter at which stage they are, from KG to grade 12. Our senior students will give them a lot of attention. We will support them. We will guide them with all our effort, and especially all also high school students. And I think I'm done. I wish you all the best, and we're looking forward to seeing your kids next week with us. They are the joy of our life. God bless you all. Stay safe, and looking forward to seeing your kids next week. And have a great day. Thank you very much.